What was this question? I'm just trying to recollect.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about Raghavendra Swami, right? And moksha.
Incidentally, I went to Panchamukhi where he
Meditated for 12 years.
meditated for 12 years.
Correct.
Then there was another place called Bichale, where he had meditated for 13 years.
Yes.
Where, another 13 years, that was a different 13 years. So I was wondering which 13 years was. But as I understood Panchamukhi, after Panchamukhi, he comes back and he goes in for the Samadhi, or I don't know, meaning which one is first, I don't know. But
No.
I went to Mantralaya, Bichale and Panchamukhi, all three of places.
Okay. The thing is, he starts with Bichale. There he gets a lot of people who then guide him. Then he does that for 13 years. Then he feels that something is not okay, so he goes into another round of meditation for 12 years.
That is a cave.
That is a cave. Yes, that is a cave. Good morning, Bhatt.
Good morning, Vilas. Good morning, everyone.
So we want you to repeat that question. I totally forgot what you had asked.
Yesterday's question, huh? Just a minute, I have noted down also. I will.
Yes, sure.
I was with my daughter, time is gone some other direction this morning.
Okay.
Otherwise, I always preparing to listen.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, I have nicely noted down. Just a minute, I have two things. Yeah, first question is related to Raghavendra Swami's after 700 years, no? Is it possible to reach nirvana or moksha without rebirth? Because yesterday, till now, the understanding was if you have human birth only, you can reach finally moksha.
Correct.
But in this case, that Savikalpa Samadhi, you are mentioning that 700 years, what will happen? And you also mentioned yesterday it is possible to have without even coming to Punarjanma here.
Correct.
That is one. Other question is, I gave one example of a person working in, say, in a place where one person is very rich and another person is labor, poor. But the really hard work is done by this poor person. Okay? And the owner is actually enjoying the life. That means, if you look at from that labor point of view, he is also having equal rights because he has worked there. And then now he is taking away things without informing the owner. So as per the law of land, it is theft.
Correct.
He will be prosecuted. But as per him, it's like Naxalites understanding. It is equal division. Any prani, pakshi, everything is equal. No? They can go anywhere and eat anything. Similar thing he is also thinking. And he has taken away material. Now, is he thief? And his manas says, I am not thief. I have done hard work, I have taken whatever I want from here. Now, question is, Savikalpa Samadhi. He is, in his mind, his thought process is that he is not thief, he is doing dharma only. Mind. But he has not read, he is not literate, he doesn't know the rule of the land, the thing. But his manas says that he is doing the right thing. Now, in that case, can I say he's fully focusing and doing his work? He is in the Svikalpa Samadhi, or he is actually a guilty person?
Okay, so the second one I can answer first. It is not right. See the owner versus boss versus subordinate. Let's take that as an example, right? And the subordinate feels that he's doing so many things for the boss, so he has to take a lot of things, even though all the hard work is done by the subordinate, right?
Yeah.
but he is not able to understand that it is the law of karma which is working. It's not that there is a subordinate or there is a owner or there is a boss. So what is happening is the deeds done by one person through whatever, he doesn't have to do a lot of physical labor and also a lot of mental labor. It seems to be like that, whereas the second person as a subordinate seems that he has to put in a lot of mental and physical labor. Now the thing is, you can get to extent of what you are supposed to get, not more than what you are supposed to get in anything. So there is no thing called as 50-50%. That is, if I were to earn something and I have to take it from the owner because I have done hard work, it's not like that. It's definitely not that like that at all. All beings are born unequal. They are not born equal. If we could see that in terms of height and weight and color or size or whatever, all beings, I'm not talking about only human beings, I'm talking about all beings. They are born unequal. All trees, all plants, all shrub are also born unequal.
Yes.
Nowhere you can find equality as such. In the physical realm, you will not find any kind of equality. What you can do is you can bring in a mental equanimity with yourself, saying that everything is the same consciousness, and that way you can solve the problem. Okay, so if somebody were to take more than what he or she had agreed, and he is threatening that other person and taking it away, it amounts to not only stealing, it also amounts to killing. You have killed not the person by killing him physically, but you have killed in his mind, saying that, look, if you don't give me, I'm going to kill you. So out of fear, they have to give, right? So they have to part. So now he is taking a lot of improper or bad deeds, which will give fruits, if not today, tomorrow. So let us say if he's caught stealing, then he has to be put behind bars, which anyway will happen, right? Even if he were to justify that, look, I believe in equality, but everything is born unequal. They are not born equal anyway. So it's not going to happen. So this is one thing what we can see. There is no physical equality also, and hence there cannot be a mental equality. See, somebody possesses more knowledge, somebody possesses less knowledge. Nothing anybody can do, right? See, in the school, the teacher teaches everyone the same, but one is able to grasp more and another one is not able to grasp more. Correct? Now what do we do then, if it is equality? How do we solve this? If that can be solved, this also can be solved. Meaning,
So ultimately you have to follow the rule of land.
no, not only rule of the land, even on the deed front, right? One is the rule of the land, that you are not supposed to steal anything from anyone, and if found guilty, you will be put behind bars. Okay, that is on the rule of the land. Now let's look at the rule of the karma itself, or the deeds. Two people are there. One is intelligent, another one is dumb. Now what do we do? Should we bring that intelligent person to dumb, or should we bring the dumb to the intelligent? Which one would work? Can anything be done on that? So,
See,
yeah,
this brilliance and luck, it rules the world.
no, there is no.
Luck is nothing but purva karma, your punyam, whatever. That's called luck.
Correct.
And intelligence also because of that only. So whatever you earn here, you are possessing materialistic life. It's all because of your punya. We are using the word punya. But actually, from the spiritual point of view, it is not punya because you are behind again. You are getting so much of wealth. For spirituality, you should not possess anything. How do we call that as punya? Even from Jamindar point of view.
No, that's
Then
not,
I'll come to again this person.
no, I'm
The word punya with respect to spirituality, this is not punya. It is just attraction. Again, it makes you to getting attracted to this worldly life.
no, that is, see, I'm asking you a counter question. How do you solve a person being intelligent? Would you like to bring him to dumbness? Or if a person is dumb, do you want to bring him to intelligence or leave them as is?
No, you take only that person. See, for that person, he is intelligent, he is possessing more things, and compared to others in the same world. Okay. And from the spiritual point of view, what is the benefit of having all that? It is not a benefit. It is maybe, finally we say that tyage naiva moksha. Only tyaga you have to do it. And for doing tyaga, why do you want all that? Don't have anything from the birth. Then you are lucky. Spiritually you are lucky. The definition of luck itself is wrong here.
No, your understanding is wrong. But see, thing is like this: you can only cut it through your mind. You cannot cut it physically. That's what I want to say. Whether you're tall or short, or whether you're fat or lean, whether you're intelligent or dumb, all that states are in the mind. You can have a tyaga in the mind, not physically. What we are talking is more of a physical thing. Why should I possess so much of things, or why I shouldn't possess so many of things? That is still a mental way of looking at it, right? So we have to drop it in the mind. See, when somebody is dumb because that a person doesn't have the ability which is created out of deed. So his bija or the seed doesn't have that, right? Whereas in your case you have it, means what? It's not you who is having it, it is the bija, the seed which is having it, right?
Yeah.
So when you offer the seed, the dumb seed or the intelligent seed, both to the Paramatma, which is like we spoke about Savikalpa Samadhi of Krishna, your mind is free, basically. That's how you can free your mind out of clutches of samsara. Otherwise, it's not possible. So it is not about how much you are possessing or how much you are not possessing. That's not true.
Yeah. No. That I have understood. But
Right.
we use the word punyam. Whatever you have done punyam, you will be enjoying in this life. That's what we are using.
Not only this life.
Actually,
No, not
whatever the life. Yeah.
Yes. See, the day before yesterday.
That means we are using the word here, enjoyment, punyam, good. That means we are giving importance, spirituality point of view, giving importance to again for materialistic life. Means that is good.
No,
Then we say you do tyaga.
no. The thing, the
First
tyaga.
definition is it is good. Yeah.
No, that is the reason yesterday I took this subject up, where you have two kinds of Savikalpa Samadhi. Right? The first kind is with family.
Yes.
And with all of this, like you went to that Homa and you were part of it, and all that is part of the first kind.
Yes.
That is also there. You cannot say that is mithya. That is there. Till we get into Nirvikalpa, it is there, but you can't escape it. You can't say that is mithya. It's there. Otherwise, why did you go there?
1 minute. What is mithya here?
Mithya here is that there is nothing called as material comfort, or there is no punya or anything like that. That is wrong. That's a wrong way of understanding. It is there. First thing is,
Homa is there, my presence is there, and Agni is there, like that.
yes, it is there, right? You're able to see it. You can't say that, no, whatever I'm seeing is mithya.
Yeah, but I have seen, but what I have seen is mithya, na? That is understanding.
No, wait. No, it's not so fast. Right? So now this is called as Laukika Jnana. So you have learnt about the mantra and the Vedas and this and that, and then that person was explaining what this Shata Chandika Homa is all about and how it helps and all that is true. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the worldly sense, it is true.
Worldly sense it is true.
Yes. So first we need to agree that Brahman Satya, Jagat Satya to begin with.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so now this Jagat is there. You can't say it doesn't exist. It is there. Fine. Now you have to drop where? Where do you drop this Jagat?
We have to draw from our mind.
So what you should bring in then? If you see, mind cannot stay in voidness. It is not possible. It requires something. So what do you bring next?
You have to bring a different ahara to mind, telling that is also mithya.
No, that first you have to bring this mithya, saying that all that what you saw is mithya,
Yeah.
and then you have to bring next Satya, which is either Krishna or Rama or whatever that.
Paramartha Satya.
No, that is not Paramartha Satya yet. It is still imagined, but it is a better imagination.
Okay.
Okay, now you believe in Durga. So except for Durga, you should not believe in anything.
Okay, that is next step.
That's the next step. So just like what Shankaracharya did is that he put that Saundarya Lahari and Lalita Sahasranamam and so many other things is to show that it is possible through Savikalpa Samadhi also. So you need to
What is possible through Savikalpa Samadhi?
getting into the next stage of Nirvikalpa or dropping the samsara is possible through Savikalpa Samadhi.
Yeah. So Nirvikalpa starts when Savikalpa ends.
Correct.
Or it is overlaps.
No. When Savikalpa ends, then Nirvikalpa starts.
Okay.
So now I need to drop wife, husband, children, family, homa, this, that, so much of scripture reading, etc., to experience that divine, which is nothing but Durga.
Yes. That means the information which comes through these 5 organs, Jnanendriya, that I have to drop.
No, that you have to purify through Durga. Okay, now what happens? All the 5 senses will start to resonate Durga.
Yes.
Now what happens? Durga will come and stand in front of you.
It will be there in the mind, fully occupied.
Okay, now your mind is occupied with Durga. What happens to wife?
And I can see Durga only, wife also has Durga.
Yes, so now you start worshipping her like a mother.
Exactly.
What happens to your 2 daughters?
Everything is Durga.
Durga, right? So now all females become Durga.
Yes.
Okay, now you have reached where?
Reach the Savikalpa Samadhi.
Highest of the Savikalpa Samadhi.
Yes.
Now, can you now go and say, like this example, that there is no punya to meet up with Durga? You tell me that.
No punyam na papam.
No punyam na papam will happen next when you go to Nirvikalpa. Now you are in Savikalpa.
Now the punyam is Durga is punyam now at this moment.
Exactly. So can you now say that there is no punya?
Now seeing Durga, that means what I wanted, I got. It's called punya, right?
Yes.
My desire, get the goddess in front of me, is punya at this point in time.
Correct.
Earlier, getting a promotion, money, material, and all that was punya. Now it is shifted from material to so-called Durga.
Yes. Now you are in Durga. And the Durga will say.
Punyam changes from.
Yeah. Now Durga will start Durga will start guiding you.
Okay.
What
now
you
your automation, what you call auto transmission started.
Yes. So now Durga will say what to do. And then you are going to talk to
So
the mother.
I have handed over my control to Durga, and she will take care of me.
Yeah, she will
Then we
take care.
say, then we always say use Daivanugraha, Daivanukula, and Daiva Ichche. Now
Yes.
it is Daiva Ichche.
Correct. That is Daiva Ichche. Now what happens at that stage? Whatever you do, you will be donating it back to Durga only, right?
Yeah, there is nothing beyond Durga for me.
Yes. So if Durga says, look, my bhakta has come and he requires 5 lakh rupees, give it to him. What will you do? You'll give it.
Exactly. If I go and now do Mano Abhilasha, that happens. This is called the Siddha Purusha, right? They are
Yes.
all there.
Yes.
If they want something, it comes to them.
Yes. So now you sit, somebody will feed you. You sit, somebody will give you some big home to stay, and somebody will clothe you, and somebody will provide medicines and other things for you. And
This is called Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu is there with you.
yes, so now Durga is giving you everything. Now the Durga will say that, look, but you have 4 properties, so you are not using it. Why don't you donate it off to my bhakta?
Immediately given.
Immediately, you, without thinking, you are going to give.
Yes.
To an extent that if she says, for me, you have to drop everything, you are going to drop.
Yes.
So that's what it is in Savikalpa Samadhi.
So definition of punyam is changes from one level to other level.
Yeah, but both are punya only, right?
Yeah.
Now, can you deny there is no punya?
Everything is punya. Anything good happens is punya.
Yes, and for some reason the Durga, the mother, is not come. Now what will you do? You will cry.
That's it. And she will come.
And she will not come. Let's say she will not come. So then you start to ponder, what mistake did you do?
Ah.
So you will be put under test
Mm.
by Durga
Mm.
to say that whether you are a bhakta or not.
So, see, now you are telling that she is putting me under test. But Durga was so far graded within my mind only.
Yes,
Is
absolutely.
there another Durga? It is the same.
No,
my
it is the same one.
Right?
So now you are playing, you are in the illusion
Mm.
of Maya. Now it is better Maya than this Maya of wife and husband and children. This is what would happen when you go and surrender in bhakti, which is far better than samsara. So that person will be out of samsara, but he will be in bhakti.
Bhakti is a big Shakti.
Yes. Right. So now he will keep on singing about Durga, and he will be doing a lot of things about Durga. And again, Durga appears. He feels very happy. His eyes are filled with tears as the mother is come. So the child feels overwhelmed by that.
So the best example for that, what is visible is ISKCON.
Not only ISKCON, anything,
Wherever they go, they are full of Krishna consciousness.
Yes. Right. So this is what it is. Now comes Nirvikalpa. Can you do it with Durga being there?
If Durga is there, it is Savikalpa only.
No, you will not be able to give up. So you require somebody like
Yes.
Totapuri to hit upon Ramkrishna Paramahamsa's head, saying that, you idiot, this is your imagination.
Now, see, so far, Durga used to give everything to me. Now, to drop Durga, you need, I think you just said that Durga will give you guidance to the next level. That Totapuri is coming as Durga's guidance. Huh?
No, not at all. Not at all. See, this Savikalpa Samadhi is something very crazy. Just like Savikalpa Samadhi right now. We have job,
Yeah.
we have family, that we are in Savikalpa Samadhi at a very least level.
Correct.
Now this is the highest level, purest of the Savikalpa Samadhi.
Yes.
The mind doesn't let go of that deity. It can be Krishna or can be Rama, can be Vishnu, can be Shiva, can be Durga, can be Kali, can be one, whatever. Whatever one imagines, consciousness just transforms that. So mind cannot let go of it. So what Shankara says is that without sadhana chatushtaya, you cannot get into nirvikalpa. Simple.
Oh, nirvikalpa sadhana chatushtaya.
And that's the reason in the whole of Vivekachudamani, you will find no mention of Narayana or Vishnu or Krishna or Rama.
No name, no name.
No names. Because if you bring in name, it becomes Savikalpa Samadhi. So that is all what it is. Right now, my Nama is only wife and son. Nama Smarane is only my wife and my son.
Yeah, correct.
So, what will happen in my next life?
I will come back.
I will not just come back. I will have another wife and another son.
Okay. You see, now we say all this is happening because of our Rinanubandha. Maybe we 3-4 people together again with the Rinanubandha. Which means if I say that I want this wife again, the same thing will happen in next life. Same wife will come or different wife will come.
Same wife, same mindset will come. So there is nothing called same wife, right? Where?
No. See, now there is one GV with the mindset. Another GV with another mindset, but maybe similar. Oh.
No,
I
you
think
will.
I heard that in Punarjanma, they say that you are many lives you have gone through as husband and wife.
Yes, that is correct.
Punarjanma, they say that the same jiva comes again.
Yes, the same one will come. So what will happen is, if I die early,
Yeah.
I will be waiting in the Paraloka or in Pitruloka, waiting for this wife to die. And when she dies and comes into the Paraloka, then based upon the karmic essence to how much you have to wait, now it automatically takes over. The husband can become a child, okay, because it wanted to stay with that. So let's say if she gets rebirth early, and then I will become her child. It doesn't matter whether you're playing the role of a mother or playing a role of a father, playing a role of a brother, sister, whatever. The GV are the same. So we will always meet only those people with whom we have spent time with. You will not meet anyone who is not from whom you have not met.
Oh, but only the relationship will change. But you will have the same.
Yes, like the 4 of us, we've been meeting. For whatever reason we are meeting, but we are meeting, right? So there is a Runanubandha. So we are meeting. The body is different, but the GV is the same. So following things can happen. I might become a child of this wife. I might become a brother of this person. I might become an uncle of that person. I can become whatever I want. I can become depending upon the how much that karmic cycle can work. Or worst case scenario, I want to become her husband, so I will wait, and she again marries somebody and she dies and comes back, and then we both are born together, then again husband and wife. This is how illusion works.
That means if these two people have some special relation for we should be Janma Janmantara together, till they come out of that, they will take birth.
Yes. So like in my wife and myself, we have gone to school together and we have got married also.
So it is definitely Janma Janmantara.
Exactly. We have played together, we have had all fun together, and now we are together. So that is what Sankalpa is all about. So is it due to Punya or is it due to Papa or what?
It is no punya, no papa. It is just
Happening.
You wanted that.
Yes.
Desire.
Yeah, it is desire getting fulfilled.
So if you cut the desires, your
You are Mukti.
this Savikalpa is over.
Yes.
And Nirvikalpa itself is Mukti, or it is after
It is
Nirvikalpa
Mukti.
you have one more stage?
No. Nirvikalpa is over. That's all. End.
Over. Okay. Now I understood. Savi means that sweetness. Vikalpa. We always we would like to enjoy this which is coming in our mind. That happiness. Any happiness which is there feeling within our mind is Savikalpa. The ultimate enjoyment is, as you mentioned, it is a complete surrender to that deity, our God.
Yes, so that is one. Now we come to Raghavendra Swami.
Yes.
Second question of yours. Now, in Savikalpa Samadhi, he has said that he is going to stay for 700 years.
Yes.
Okay, now what he would have done, I will tell you. In that 25 years of his meditation, 13 years in Bichale and 12 years in Panchmukhi.
Can you just explain what kind of meditation you are doing? Because I am not very familiar.
Okay, now that is another story we can take later. But let's go with meditation. Because what he was doing is he was combining in the 13 years in Bichale, he has met so many people that they have given him so many guidance that he felt the need of doing it all alone in 12 years. And there are no books which is written to say that what did he do for 12 years in that Panchmukhi. So he went into Savikalpa Samadhi where the Hanuma appeared with 5 faces. Because that is what he imagined. So Savikalpa Samadhi meditation is 12 years. You need to put the object in your mind and be in that for 12 years. In fact, Swami Vivekananda also says the same. You require to start at the age of 12, so that 12 into 4, 48. 4 cycles. 2 cycles for Savikalpa, 2 cycles for Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And 8 into 4. So Shankaracharya started at 8, 8, 4, 32. He went away 32. So that's the idea. Okay, now it is too late for us. So I don't know whether Savikalpa also is possible. But the Savikalpa is that you should be able to talk to the deity in that period. Okay, so you do drop off everything and then go with that. Now let's say I were to do it properly, then what I can do is I can go to that place where I will be reborn. I can book that property and come back. Now before dying I can say how many years I will still live without the body, because that is going to take time. That new mansion where I am supposed to land will take some time. In the meanwhile I can spend time here helping people. Now you go and reborn. So that is one level below the Brahma realm you can establish, a person can establish. From there he can attain mukti. Mukti here is exhausting the karmic energy, that's all. So he doesn't have to come into the womb existence. So Raghavendra Swami will never get...
But there is no mind, right? Is there a mind now?
It is there, 100% it is there. It is pure mind.
Oh, he can. Oh, okay. But that means he can interact with the bhaktas.
Which he is doing, right? Right now, he is doing. If you go to Bichalaya or Mantralaya or Panchmukhi or wherever you go, and then you can bring your mind, or rather elevate your mind to his frequency, you can talk. And you can get guidance. What next you are supposed to do. No, that is...
That means through Videha he can interact with people with Deha and mind.
He is interacting with the mind. It is not that Videha or Deha. Even we are interacting with minds only. You are not interacting with any physical body so whatsoever. Even now. It's an illusion that you are talking to somebody with a body. But we are talking with anyone, we are talking is to the mindset, right?
Yeah.
See, with your daughter who is here, are you talking to the body or are you talking to the mind?
It is mind.
And then where is the body? It gives you an illusion that there is a body and you are talking to the body. Nobody talks to any body.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So when that consciousness departs from the body, what will you talk with the body? So with whomever you are talking, you are talking to the mind.
Yeah.
So, and that's the reason they call it as mindset and all that. Have you heard anything called as body set?
No.
You'll only find mindsets. So, without the body, that means without you seeing Sri Raghavendra, you cannot interact because your mind cannot do the vikalpa. But since he has savikalpa, can he see everyone? Absolutely possible. So now the question comes, can I get into that frequency? If I can get to that frequency, I can start interacting with Sri Raghavendra. In the same way, if I get into another frequency, I can talk to Durga. Another frequency, I can talk to Lakshmi. Another frequency, I can talk to Saraswati, like that. The mind has to get into that level of resonation. That's all. But all of those imaginations are going to happen in your mind only, or in that person's mind only. So there is nothing which is going to be produced outside his mind. Like example, if I am talking to Swami Raghavendra or Sri Raghavendra, then I am only talking to Raghavendra. Nobody else can see.
Yeah, correct. So you can exchange in silence also.
Yes, absolutely. Telepathy. So then I say that, look, Raghavendra is talking to me, and somebody will say that you are hallucinating, which is true. It's 100% true that I am 100% hallucinating. And that is how Maya works. this is one hallucination called wife and husband and children, etc. This is the next level of hallucination called as I'm talking to so and so God and so thing and all that. Because mind is getting established there. What if the mind doesn't get established anywhere at all? Then that is nirvikalpa.
Oh, mind doesn't want any food.
Yes.
Mind is disappeared or it is died.
No, mind has become completely transparent. It is shining whatever the consciousness is shining.
So mind is equivalent to
Consciousness. Chaitanya. So then what happens at the time of death? It cannot establish anywhere. So if it cannot establish anywhere, then there is nothing like coming back to any realm of existence. So the person is completely liberated.
Yeah, correct.
So these are the two answers to your question.
So Videha also, the mind can exist and then it can interact.
Which is what is happening right now also. We are seeing Deha, which is true.
So Swapna Loka is also something similar?
Swapna Loka is your without Deha, right? Videha.
Yeah, without Deha. And but only thing is there is no control.
Even now there is no control.
Jagrata, my mind knows.
What it knows?
Swapnaloka,
No, even now you don't have any control. You presume a control, but there is no control.
but now I can act. I have that free will, but in the mind there is no free will.
No, you seem to have free will. Where is the free will? You are...
If I decide I have to move, see, it's like this. If I decide I have to move, I can move here.
Yes, even in the Swapna
I can talk. I
Yes.
can use Viveka. But there is no Viveka and all that in the...
Agreed, but it is not much difference. The Jagrata Avastha and Swapna Avastha are not much different. In the Jagrata Avastha also there is imagination. In the Swapna Avastha also there is imagination. In the Jagrata Avastha, all the five senses are active. In the Swapna Avastha, all the five senses are not active. Only the mind is active. That's the difference. But as far as the imagination goes, Vikalpa, we are imagining. Everything is imagined, right? Now, your daughter...
Yeah. Swapna is also imagination only, finally.
Yes, absolutely. I am staying in America, or I'm staying in India, I'm staying in so and so place, in Bangalore or here or there or whatever. Is an imagination, right?
Yes.
But doesn't it seem real?
It gives the real feeling because his Panchendriya is continuously interacting.
Yes.
And, we are also interacting because when the interaction happens, it gives a feel of reality.
Yes. Now in the Swapna world, there is no senses. So mind replays itself. All the impressions.
It's only the movie playing there.
It's movie play. Here, using your physical body and senses, you seem to get an experience where there is no experience at all. That's also an illusion. Only the consciousness exists in the four states. That is in the Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Shushupti and Turiya. Only the Chaitanya exists. Nothing else exists.
Yeah.
Everything else is Vikalpa, except for Turiya. So let's go to 364th verse then.
Okay.
Samadhina anena samasta वासना ग्रन्थः ग्रन्थेः विनाशः अखिल कर्म नाशः अन्तर्बहिः सर्वथा एव सर्वदा स्वरूप विस्फूर्तिः आयत्नतः स्यात् समाधिना अनेन समस्त वासना. Due to this samadhi, that is nirvikalpa samadhi, anena samasta vasana. Granthe is knots. So the knotted way of savikalpa is gone. Vinashaha are completely destroyed. Akhila karma nashaha, and all karma comes to an end, including prarabdha. So there is no prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, and agami karma. That means they don't flow any further. Antar bahihi sarvata eva sarvada swarupa vispuritihi ayatnataha syat, and within and without. Antar bahihi sarvata eva sarvada, everywhere and always. Swarupa vispurtihi, the manifestation of one's universal nature. Ayatnataha syat, spontaneously happens. That means there is no gap at all. You will see yourself in everything all the time. And this is what is the sahaja sthiti, natural state of consciousness, that it is there everywhere. That's all. So all the vasanas which are created due to savikalpa samadhi is gone. Any questions?
So all the granthis are disconnected and my mind is pure. That is nothing but Chaitanya. And this Chaitanya and that Chaitanya both are same.
Yes, so there is no mind. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, there is no mind.
Mind is again Prakriti.
Yes, it has been Prakriti from day one.
So Purusha is separated from Prakriti.
Yes.
Which means the Panchabhuta is the basic element. This is also a part of that, and that remains as is.
Yes, that remains as is.
That means my mind will be there, but it is transparent.
Yes, so when we say mind doesn't exist, it doesn't mean that physically something doesn't exist. It is in terms of identification. That doesn't exist. I don't identify.
So,
there's no I.
like Mula Prakriti, Anadi, this mind is also Anadi. Even though as a Jivi, if I attained moksha, my mind is still there. The only thing is disconnected from Prapanchika.
It is disconnected from Savikalpa, not Prapanchika.
Savikalpa. So definition of moksha is this: mind is there, but it is transparent.
Yes, mind is there.
Or this mind is also completely, it is illusion, it is just no more mind.
No, the mind is there, but nothing is getting manifested there.
Okay, Maha Chaitanya and this Chaitanya, my Chaitanya, whatever was there, it is gone to Chaitanya only. It's all together now. It is there everywhere all the time. That's okay. But mind is, I was thinking so far, mind that itself is not no more, was my understanding. That means you are completely come out of this life cycle. For life is nothing but mind. The moment you come out, there is nothing called mind. Only Mula Prakriti, five items will be there, but mind was, I think it was trying to absorb all this information coming from this Mula Prakriti and then manipulating that and projecting that in a way where Sapna and all that happens. Jagrata.
See,
Now, I was thinking that mind itself is it is not there. But as per this discussion, mind is there, but it is transparent.
now let me tell you what is transparent and what is there. So mind means four things in the mind. It is not just one mind. One is manas, second is buddhi, third is ahankara and chitta.
Yes.
Now when we say mind exists, only chitta exists, nothing else exists. That is what transparency is all about.
Chitta is storage space, right?
Chitta is the light.
Ah.
It makes something remember, smriti.
Ah.
But yogaha chitta vritti nirodha, correct? There is no vritti now. There is no movement.
Ah.
That doesn't mean that there is no light at all.
Ah.
So, manas is the container. It contains the light, but it doesn't contain ahankara. And it doesn't have distorted knowledge, which is buddhi. So it
And because of all these things, it doesn't connect anything to this smriti. Smriti is not coming into the forefront and trying to make any connection with anything.
correct, absolutely right.
See, all of us experience this. Only thing is we experience it without our knowledge. We don't give importance to it. If we are able to extrapolate that to everything, I think that is a very simple way of doing it. See, when you are walking on the road and you see a person whom you don't know, there is nothing in your mind, meaning your feeling is so neutral. There is no happiness, there is no sadness, there is nothing in your mind. Like that, it should be for everything and everybody who we see. When we are in that state, that is the samadhi state, meaning even if you are awake and talking to people, that is where you are, that is the blissful state. Blissful is not about happiness or anything.
Correct.
Blissful is not feeling anything. No sadness, no happiness, no nothing.
Yes, no punya, no papa, nothing else.
No punya, no papa, no connection, no feelings, nothing. But it's not that you're not seeing the person. You're seeing the person. That's all. Meaning you're not closing your eyes. You're seeing the person, but then they just pass through.
Yes.
And this we do it on a daily basis. We do it with many people.
Absolutely. Even in the office we do it. Even in the office we do it. It's not on the road. Even in the office,
everywhere we do it. But what we are supposed to be doing is where we start to imagine ourselves in a role and then start to feel the connection. There also we should be able to do it without any, so transparently.
yes.
And whether that is possible, that is not possible, meaning whether that is very difficult, that is the thing which we need to find out how we have to get out of it. And that is the path of salvation. Meaning if you find a way to get out of that, meaning even if you see a known person, you are able to feel the same thing, then you are in salvation.
Absolutely agreed. That is all we need to do. And the reason why we can't do it is that the smriti will come back.
And that is why a small kid is like that, meaning without any smriti, the moment it starts to grow, sometimes it learns it from its environment, sometimes it gets it from the previous janmas, and everything comes together, and after that it is a different journey for that child.
Yeah.
And that is not called salvation because it is not knowing, it is out of ignorance, it is not having any smritis. But with knowledge, if you're not having any smritis, meaning if you're just able to clean the mirror, the mind, the mirror called mind, if you're able to clean that, you will not see any smritis. You will not connect anything to anybody. You will not have any bad feeling. You will not have any good feeling. You will not have any feeling. But it is difficult. It is so difficult to do that staying in this world. That is why most of the people who wanted to do that and felt that that was their only aim in life, they left everything and went. It was easier for them to do it that way. But if a person is able to do it staying here, then that person is so much more capable than leaving and going and then doing it.
Yeah, true.
Actually, I was thinking about this in that Bichale when I was seeing that river was full. So when that river was flowing, I was just thinking about this in that Bichale. It was very serene. Out of all the places you go, that place Bichale is very serene.
Yes, it is. And in Bichale, not many people come, so it is very peaceful.
Nowadays, people have started going there also, but
Okay. But not as much as in what you find in
not
Mantralaya.
as much as in other. Still, it is not so well known.
Yes, it is not that well known. So if you are in Bichale, you, at least on the Tungabhadra river side, if you sit and keep on looking at the water, so you will have a nice experiences. Okay, so we are. I have time, so if you have time, we can continue. Otherwise, we'll meet up on Monday.
I think next week is fine.
Okay.
Monday is fine.
Monday is fine.
I have some urgent work to finish.
Okay, all right, then have a great New Year and we'll meet up on Monday, 3rd.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Monday we will.
Wish you all a very happy New Year.
Yeah, Monday we will meet up at 8:45, right?
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Okay. I think Monday I'm not coming to office because I have not yet got any information. But in case if I get an information that I need to be in office, I'll come on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Happy New Year to all of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wishing the same.
Same to you all. Okay. Bye.
Bye.